resource depletion, industrial pollution of land, water and air have brought our common home, the planet's biosphere, closer to a catastrophe. If global environmental trends do not change, the point of no return for the Earth's civilization will be passed in just 2 generations.
Так мы все потеряем вот так, знаете, эта система будет экологически безопасной.
Back in the 70s, engineer Anatoly Unitsky began to develop a set of solutions that could prevent a global tragedy. He came to the conclusion that preservation of the Earth's biosphere with millions of species of living organisms and sustainable development of modern civilization is one of the types of these organisms are achievable only if the harmful part of industry is removed from the planet's biosphere.
Мы получим сталь, свойства которой будут в десятки раз лучше, чем на Земле.
The ideas and technological solutions of engineer Unitsky have become the basis of the U-Space global program of near-space industrialization, the main meaning of which is to separate 2 global antagonists in space, the biosphere created by nature and the technosphere created by man. For industrial exploration of near-Earth space, it is necessary to provide geospace industrial logistics, annual transportation of millions of tons of raw materials, equipment and products, as well as millions of maintenance personnel to the outer space and back.
10, 9, ignition sequence start.
This cannot be done with the existing astronautics, which uses carrier rockets as geospace transport. Super expensive, inefficient, and extremely environmentally hazardous. Alternative systems, such as the space elevator, which would need at least 1,000 years of continuous operation, will not be able to provide such a great volume of cargo and passenger transportation. The U-Space program offers a completely new solution. A general planetary vehicle, GPV, capable of carrying up to 10 million tons of cargo and up to 1 million passengers into orbit on each flight. A single launch of such a geospace vehicle can do what would take more than 10,000 years for rocket astronautics to accomplish. The general planetary vehicle is a ring mounted on a trestle that encircles the planet along the equator. It is driven by a linear electric motor and is lifted into space by centrifugal forces generated by the movement of 2 belt flywheels in vacuum channels that also encircle the planet. With its enormous performance, the system is rather a simple design from a technical point of view. All its elements are implemented in industry. The power of the linear electric motor will be about 10 kilowatts per linear meter. The weight of the structure is 1 ton per linear meter. The transverse size is about 3 meters. The cost of GPV development and construction will be about $2 trillion, or about $250 per each resident of the Earth. A cell phone, for example, costs the same amount. This is the price of saving the planet. Simultaneously with the construction of the GPV takeoff and landing overpass, a powerful infrastructure of cluster-type settlements, an equatorial linear city, will be created on Earth. This is the terrestrial component of the geocosmic transportation system, which will provide the GPV operation and where billions of people will be able to live in favorable conditions. The equatorial linear city will be based on biospheric technologies in harmony with nature, providing residents with everything necessary for a healthy and happy life for the prosperity of all mankind. With the first GPV entry into near-Earth space, construction of the space industrial necklace orbit will begin. This analog of an equatorial linear city consisting of closed ecosystems will make it possible to set up various types of industries, residential sectors, transport and energy infrastructure in circular equatorial orbits, and will become a launching pad for the expansion of Earth's civilization into deep space. The industrial necklace orbit will also be able to reliably protect the planet from cosmic threats, including meteorite hazards. An extremely high efficiency of the GPV geocosmic transportation and infrastructure complex will enable a large-scale industrial exploration of space, provide access to unlimited resources of the universe, space, raw materials, energy, as well as to unique technological capabilities that are absent on the planet: zero gravity and deep vacuum. Today, the development and testing of individual elements of geospace non-rocket technologies is successfully carried out by the Isky group of companies, which consist of more than 1,000 professionals, engineers, designers, scientists, inventors. Every year, the U-Space space exploration program is supported by more countries and world corporations. The global geospace program to save mankind from ecological catastrophe can be implemented in the foreseeable future. This means that already in the second half of the 21st century, the mankind will start a large-scale industrial exploration of space. All modern reserve, energy, food, ecological, socio-economic and other problems on the planet Earth limited in its size and resources will be solved in the logic of the U-Space program. Earth is for life, space is for industry. The prophetic vision of Konstantin Tsiolkovsky on the future of Homo sapiens will also be actualized. The planet is the cradle of intellect, but one cannot live in the cradle forever.